The Environmental Protection Agency is threatening action against a powerful state lawmaker.
It follows a News Channel 5 investigation showing Representative Andy Holt's hog farm polluted a nearby creek and operated for years without a permit. Investigative reporter Ben Hall now has a letter from the EPA threatening fines and more.
Well, that's right. We first reported that a state inspector was told by upper management to look the other way when it came to violations on Holt's farm. Now the EPA has sent Holt this letter. The EPA letter, addressed to the Honorable Andrew Holt, lists 3 different times his Weakley County hog farm discharged hundreds of thousands of gallons of hog manure into a nearby creek. 2 of them happened in February 2011, when he pumped more than 500,000 gallons of manure out of lagoons on his property that were about to overflow. The other unauthorized discharge was in August 2013, when he pumped more than 200,000 gallons into a nearby field and stream.
In an effort not to lose all the manure that's impounded in that facility, then what you do is remove a portion of that.
In an interview earlier this year, Holt told us it had rained heavily and the lagoons were in danger of failing. He also claimed he alerted the state before each incident.
Personally, I think regulation should be learning opportunities. Each one of those be learning opportunities and do better.
But the EPA is demanding that Holt schedule a meeting in which he or his attorneys explain why the EPA should not take formal civil action against him.
The U.S. EPA is an entity that I think has become very politicized, much like the IRS. I think this amendment goes way too far.
Holt has blasted the EPA for over-regulation in the past, saying regulation is best left to the states. But when state inspectors found those same violations on Holt's farm, one inspector made a point of noting that enforcement action was discouraged by upper management at the Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation.
Is he getting special treatment because he's a state representative? No.
In January, the head of TDEC said he did not know why that was in Holt's file. He defended the delays in the case.
That's an administrative process. Sometimes cases take a while to resolve.
We haven't been producing hogs since sometime in 2014.
But now, months later, even after Holt says he has gotten out of the hog farming business, it's the federal government that is moving closer to taking action. TDEC says inspectors have not found any hogs on their numerous visits to Holt's farm this year. They are now making sure the lagoons full of manure are cleaned up properly.
What has TDEC found about the upper manager who supposedly discouraged any action against Holt?
Well, they still do not know who that was, but they say it could have been a manager at the field office level. They emphasized in a statement today it was not the commissioner who discouraged enforcement.
All right. Thanks so much, Ben. Officials with the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency say Holt has contacted them about a meeting, but no date has been set. Representative Holt did not respond to our request for a comment.